Well, what's up, you guys? Man, this is Midnight Media Madness presented by Portal Prospect Productions. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you get notified every time I drop a vid. Listen, you guys, change is gonna come, y'all. Are y'all watching what's happening with all this stuff in the U.S.? The U.S. aid is being talked about. They want to impeach Trump and all this kind of craziness is going on. Change is going to come. I think what's happening right now, people are being exposed for the fraudulent bullshit that's been allowed to go on in this country for years. And Trump is unveiling pulling the curtain back and showing you who it is all this time. And I think that's why they're trying to impeach him, because your curtain might get pulled back next. And I think you're trying to save yourself. But it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to impeach him. You're not going to be able to impeach him. And I think that's going to be the issue. They ain't filed yet, but they're waiting to file. The problem is, are you watching the U.S. aid? A lot of the people that in these different countries saying, I'm glad they're going to abolish that stuff. We never get those funds. They never get to us. All that send this and send that to this country and send that over there. Why ain't none of these countries ever rebuilt? Why we don't never see these countries rebuilt? In the process of them being rebuilt. Because we sending them bread. It's not like we ain't sending them bread. Why is it not getting rebuilt? Have we seen North Carolina with the aid that was supposed to be sent down there? Are we seeing what's happening with that? What about LA? Are they going to start? What are they doing with that? You just looking all around and you seeing stuff not being rebuilt. Flint still has a water problem, y'all. That's how you know this shit is whack and out of whack. And you got people just pillow talking and just talking for the moment. It sounded good when we seen our president down there in Flint, Michigan, trying to help with the water. It sounded good, but they still got bad water. That problem was never solved. It was just not covered no more. Why? Because the next latest thing comes up and we forget about, oh, this still needs to be fixed. That's my issue. So while we so focused on all this other stuff, we need to be focused on helping who's here. And why is there billions of dollars out there that is sent from our taxpayers' money? Why is it unaccounted for? Why is it not getting to where it's supposed to go to? Why isn't this better? Why isn't that better? What are they doing with these funds? And that's the question I would want to ask. What are y'all doing with these funds that is being given to y'all? Are y'all squandering them away? What's going on? Because that's my issue, is the fact that where's this money being sent to? Where's this money going? Is it not going to the right place where it's supposed to go? What are we doing with these funds that's being allocated out here? And that's the question that you must ask yourself. What is the government, what have they been doing? Why is it that the second that this man gets in the White House, you start uncovering certain things and certain details? The files are starting to be released. Children are being found that been missing, that we were told was never going to be found. What is going on? How crooked are you guys? How long do we have to sit around and wait to find out? Think about it. Look, think about how much crooked stuff is really going on in this country. Think about it. Just think about it. How much crooked stuff is going on in this country? Think about all this stuff that we're supposed to be doing that we don't do. All this money and millionaires that is here and billionaires that is here, and you're telling me Stuff isn't getting done. So the rich get richer. They fatten their pockets up. Meanwhile, the rest struggle with high prices and high everything. When is that going to change? Well, you got to peel the cover back and peel the Band-Aid off that's been on this fucking country. And I'm sorry for cursing, but that's what it is. It's been a damn Band-Aid on this country. That's been on there for years. We just been Band-Aiding it. We ain't put no Neosporin in the cut because we still bleeding through the Band-Aid. Still bleeding through the Band-Aid, but it is covered. So make it like you did something. Ain't no Neosporin in the cut to make sure it don't get infected, because it's infected. It's infected. And you just watch this country go. This country is literally going to shits because stuff was in place that needed to not be in place, and things that needed to be in place was never instituted or never done. Funds were misappropriated for others' financial gain. Do we not understand that? Pay attention to what the hell's going on. Y'all so worried about Donald Trump that y'all not seeing that they're walking out the back of the door with the money. Your money.
Low battery. Please charge.
You're so worried about Donald Trump and what he got going and what he is doing and all this other stuff that we're not seeing the bag of money going out the back door. He trying to show you like, hey yo, they got the money. Your tax dollars is going over here, but it ain't going out to nothing that it's supposed to go out to. It ain't fixing no roads. It ain't better schools. It ain't better security in school. It's not going towards that. That's why they're abolishing the Department of Education. It ain't doing nothing. Education still sucks. Half these kids can't read. But that's what you want to keep open? They're not learning to understand. They're learning to get the answer right. That's what they're doing to these children these days. That's what the school system is doing. They're not teaching them to understand what they're doing. They're teaching them to just get it right. That's why they done made it harder to help you with your kids' homework. Because it's about getting the right answer. It's not about understanding what you're doing. And I don't care who resents that. That's what it is. It's what it is. Back in the day, they used to teach us so that we understand what we're doing. One of my nieces, she literally didn't know how to use scratch paper. She knew how to use her phone and get the answer on her phone and technology, but she didn't even know how to break it down step by step how you really get the answer so that she understands how to get it in case technology fails, which technology will fail you sometimes. Come on. They didn't even know how to use scratch paper. Come on, y'all. Change is going to come. Let this man upheave all this mess that's in here, and you'll start seeing improvements. Once things get exposed, it has no choice but to elevate from there. Not saying this dude is a great guy. He's not. He's a piece of shit. But how many of your politicians has been lying to you all these years? You've really found out that your politician that you've been hooping and hollering about is a piece of shit too. And they taking money from you. So change is going to come, y'all. Y'all just got to wait on it, all right? Listen, I appreciate y'all love and support. I want to thank you guys for joining me today, man. This is Midnight Media Madness presented by Portal Prospect Productions. I will see you guys next week. Until then, peace.